We're back with Stephanie Dobson this week. Stephanie is a lawyer and mediator at Henke Divorce Law and Mediation here in Lloydminster. Continuing our series, actually wrapping up our series this month on the negotiation process on separation and divorce. So, Stephanie, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks again for having me, Stacey.
All right, well, we are going to get into the process here talking about collaborative divorce. So, can you explain, first of all, what that is?
Yes, so collaborative divorce is a process that's near and dear to my heart. I learned about it right very soon after I started practicing, actually, and it really works well for families. And so that's what I've been pursuing ever since. So collaborative divorce, our viewers may remember last week we talked a little bit about mediation. So both mediation and collaborative divorce, their similarity is that it's a process that focuses on finding resolution to post-separation issues in a way that works for both parties. So something that's mutually acceptable. But in collaborative divorce, it's a negotiation process where both spouses, so you and your former spouse, will hire a specially trained collaborative lawyer who will assist you to resolve your divorce issues cooperatively. So that special training is a training in addition to law school. So it's a regular lawyer with some additional training. And the goal is for you and your former spouse to work together as allies rather than adversaries. So to help to find solutions that work for the whole family. And we're doing it with a commitment to not using the court for resolution.
So, how do people know, Stephanie, if collaborative divorce is the way to go for them?
Well, our viewers may remember last week I gave a little bit of a laundry list of mediation. So the similar points to mediation in collaborative divorce, you want to avoid having the court decide your future. Your children's needs are your priority above your own needs, which most parents can attest to. You want to focus on the future, not on the past. Reducing the conflict between you and your spouse is important, and some kind of an efficient resolution, both cost effective and time effective resolution. The differences here with mediation is that we want to use lawyers as part of the whole process to help you really to understand your rights and obligations, and to I call it a little bit of hand holding to make sure that you're feeling supported as you go through the process, and to make sure that your lawyer is right by your side.
So, what professionals would be involved in this process?
Well, of course, the foundation, and we've been talking here about lawyer involvement. So the foundation of every collaborative divorce process is two spouses and two lawyers. So your lawyer will always be on your team, but we may be able to add in additional team members based on the family's needs. Now, that might sound expensive, but in fact, if when we add team members, we don't always add team members in a way that there's two lawyers, two spouses, plus additional people. Sometimes spouses will work separately with other professionals to sort of piecemeal off certain sections of their separation. So, for example, there's financial professionals. You may work with them to work on the financial part of your divorce. There's and then sometimes the mental health professionals, the coaches, can help you to develop a parenting plan that's in a child development specialized way. There's child specialists. Sometimes even we have special appraisers and business valuators for certain assets that can be helpful. But the focus for all of those team members is that they're neutral. So they're hired by both spouses to help to bring one perspective. So for example, if a business valuation, you would have one business valuator to work with both spouses to bring that neutral business valuation instead of each spouse having to hire their own business valuator.
It sounds like a lot, Stephanie, when you go through it. So, if people are looking to get started with this, what's the first step?
So the first step is in our case, the first step is always a call to our office, and we'll help you to figure out whether collaborative divorce or mediation or any other kind of process, even court. Sometimes court is the best option for some families. And so our goal is to help you to find the appropriate dispute resolution process, not just an out of court process, because that's what we offer. So if we've decided that yes, we're going to go down the path of out of court divorce, then an initial consultation is always going to be the first step, and we can take it from there.
All right, Stephanie. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate speaking with you. I learn something new every week as well. So we'll be back next week with another topic and another theme for the month of October. Thanks again for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me again, Stacey.